Cincinnati running back Corey Kiner with us, 365 Sports at Big 12 Pro Days in Frisco. Love your style. Love watching you. We follow you. We covered the Big 12 quite a bit. Had a couple of your linemen on. They said that it was even easier to block and do everything they could because they knew you were behind them. Isn't that one of the ultimate compliments for a running back?
Oh, yeah, yes, sir. They did a great job this last season, even the season before, giving me a back-to-back 1,000-yard rushing seasons. It's great to have O-linemen like that.
What is that? I mean, at least statistically for you. I mean, I know that, you guys didn't hit the goals you wanted to, but statistically for you, how much does that help this process early on to have those numbers in that film and in the style that you guys play, which is run blocking seem very NFL-like?
Yes, sir. It meant a lot, just being able to do it one time was good, but being able to do it back-to-back seasons kind of solidified that and let the scouts know that I am who they think I am.
So you started off at LSU originally, and then 3 years ago transferred to Cincy, spent 3 seasons there. What did you learn about Cincinnati as far as just a program and just a spot and being there, being from there, just like kind of what was that full circle moment like to be a part of that these last couple of years?
Just coming from LSU, coming back down, we weren't Power 5 when I first went to Cincy.
Right.
So it was just having an underdog mindset. A lot of guys overlooked us, especially coming into the Big 12. A lot of people overlooked us, didn't think we had the athletes to compete. And, it didn't go the way that we wanted it, but we're building that program, building that culture in the program to possibly compete, actually.
So you guys obviously had the playoff success right before you all came in. There were still the doubters. What did you learn, though, about life in the Big 12? Was there anything that was substantially different? Is there anything that you think moving forward the program kind of tweaks or I guess improves to where they're on the level winning-wise that you expect them to be?
It's going to continue to be a tough-nosed program. I feel like it's tough enough to compete. We got the athletes to compete. We got the coaches to compete. We just got to do it. And I feel like they will these next coming seasons. They will be able to compete. Big 12 is a great conference, and I feel like we belong.
Did you had 6 100-yard games? So how would you describe how you run? Some guys are thought of as a thoroughbred. Some guys are bangers. Some guys are like grinders. What are you?
I would describe my running style like a boxing match. I could come out like Mike Tyson and I could hit you in the mouth and knock you out, or it could be a slow match, and it could take you 12 rounds to get me, or it could take me 12 rounds to get you. But slowly you will be defeated.
I love it. I love it.
You were rope-a-dope.
Yeah, a little rope-a-dope. You were Mr. Ohio football. And then you go to LSU and you come back. There's a lot of guys. I didn't realize it until talking to Kendra yesterday, how many guys from Cincinnati or the greater Cincinnati area came back and played or stayed there. There is an immense amount of civic pride for that town. What was it that outside of maybe just homesickness, where you felt you fit better back at home than you were somewhere else?
The culture. I can go outside. I can go walk around campus and see professors that taught my teachers in high school, or my teachers had those professors when they were in college and all that kind of stuff. And my grandmother went to Cincinnati UC, so I have that connection with the city, with the campus, and it's just a great place to call home. So when I came back, it was like a seamless transition.
You performed at the scouting combine. So what did you want to get done out here this week and kind of show for the scouts that are in attendance?
Just show that I wanted to compete. It would have been easy just to not do anything, but I wanted to come out here and compete, show them that I can catch, show them that I can run routes, and show them that I can continue to do everything. There's a lot of people that want to be in my position. It's a lot of people that would like to be at Big 12 Pro Day or like to have a Pro Day, but some people just don't have that opportunity. So I want to take advantage of every opportunity given.
That's a great mindset to have. What was that experience like? I mean, just today, what have you thought about what you've experienced, and then also the combine? I'd imagine that's a dream come true for a lot of guys. So just this whole thing, man. I mean, it's all real to you now. What's that like?
Yes, sir. So it's like a stressful situation, but it's a good stress. Like you mentioned, it's something that I've been dreaming about since a kid, since I knew what football was. I've been dreaming to get my opportunity, and right now I'm getting that opportunity. So I'm just trying to make the most of it.
You had a chance coming out of high school to go wherever you wanted. You chose LSU. Then you had a chance to transfer. You chose Cincinnati. Now you don't have a choice because you're going to get drafted. Is that different, not knowing exactly where you're going to go?
Yeah, yes, sir. So the uncertainty is kind of unsettling for a little bit. But it's like I mentioned, a lot of people want this opportunity. A lot of people know what they're doing tomorrow. They got to get up and go to work. And some people are doing jobs that they don't want to do. I get to wake up in the morning. I get to lift some weights. I get to go run into people for a living. Like I wouldn't trade that for
legally run into people.
I get to legally run into people for a living, and I wouldn't trade that for the world. So whether I'm in California, Florida, wherever I am, wherever I get my opportunity, I just want to make the best of it.
That is a great way to put it. You're a bit, you got a little bit of the bowling ball style, and you can go, you can switch gears. What is the feeling like? I like to ask this to athletes, for people who've never experienced it, that break a couple tackles, use your power, and then all of a sudden, it's just there. It's just green grass in front of you. What's that feeling like?
It's like a great feeling, like when you got a test all week in school and you've been studying for it, and then you get done with the test and you get to go enjoy the weekend on the Friday. It's like that. Like, I've been practicing all week. I ran through people. They thought they were gonna tackle me. They didn't tackle me, and now I bust it open. Now I can run, go score a touchdown. It's like that feeling, like a Friday.
Do you have a favorite touchdown that you've ever scored? One that sticks out to you?
Favorite touchdown? Probably my first touchdown in college. LSU, we playing against McNeese. It was like a 26-yard rush, I'm pretty sure, my freshman year. And that was probably my favorite touchdown just because it was my first. And, like, everybody was surprised, it was kind of the end of the game, and nobody was expecting us to do anything. They were just letting the freshmen play. Sure. And then I ran and scored, and then the coach was like, all right, we got to get this guy an opportunity. he might be able to do something.
So you played they're at LSU there for the year, which is known as one of the best stadiums, home atmospheres. But Nippert, I think, is up there as well. Would you agree? As far as I think we were talking to Kendra yesterday. We were just talking about the atmosphere there at Nippert. What's it like to play in front of that home crowd for you, especially, and just kind of the atmosphere for people who haven't experienced it before?
Yes, sir. And it goes back to our mindset at Cincy. It's a smaller stadium, so a lot of people think, okay, we're coming in, it won't be that hectic of an atmosphere. Yeah. But you come in and the stadium's rocking, the student section's yelling at you and cheering on our team. The fans are behind the sidelines watching us and cheering on everybody. And it's a great environment. It's a hostile environment for opponents, but it's a great environment for the home team.
Did you have a place that you enjoyed playing the most, and maybe in the Big 12 this year, or one that stood out to you at all?
Texas Tech.
Texas
Tech.
That's typically one of the answers.
It was loud, and I got hit in the face with a tortilla. I got hit in the face with a tortilla.
That happens.
And I'm like, do I throw it back at him?
Here's the deal. If you weren't so worried about what had happened to it before it came down, I think that the baller move would be to just bite it. Yeah. But God knows, you could get food poisoning or something. Who knows? Where that been, you have no idea. But you just I would love to see somebody take one and throw it back. Score a touchdown, grab the tortilla, throw it back up there.
Yes, sir.
The group of running backs in the Big 12. Like R.J. Harvey's not here, but that Ollie Gordon, DJ Giddens, obviously Devin Neal, Taj Brooks. We just had Mekhi Bernard, and there's many others. What a group of running backs. Did you recognize that throughout the year?
Oh yeah, yes sir. Even before we joined the Big 12, it was like that.
Mm-hmm.
But throughout this whole combine pro day process, I've got to meet each and every one of those guys, and they are great people. And they just drive you to compete. Every week you see those guys' stats. You see, if you're watching the news and all that kind of stuff, you see those guys popping up across the screen, and it's like, dang, I'm competing with those guys, and it's like, great people, great players.
Okay, I know you said anywhere you go is fine, but you're a Cincinnati guy. The Bengals do need a running back. They need some of that. If that call came, would that be just the full circle you were talking about?
Yeah, yes, sir. Playing for the Bengals would mean a lot, if I was given that opportunity,
Yeah. I mean, I assume you're a Bengals, being from Cincinnati, that you're part of the Houday Nation as just a kid. But were you?
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
my whole family were Bengals fans, so every Sunday we would go to my grandmother's house and we would take the TV outside, put it on the deck, grill and watch the Bengals games. Growing up watching Ocho Cinco, T.J. Houshmandzadeh, Rudy Johnson, all those guys. It was a great experience growing up. Just seeing Chad do those touchdown dances, and if you ask the team every Thursday when we're doing walkthroughs and stuff like that, I'll score a touchdown. I'll do a touchdown dance.
Finish it out with this. You were 300 or so with LSU, then Cincinnati, then 2,000-yard years, 2 good, solid years. What's it like to succeed? Yes, the record wasn't what you wanted, especially last year, but what was it like to have that kind of climb the ladder of success?
I feel like it's a testament to who I am as a person and who I am as a man. I didn't get to have that success early on in my career, but I kept working every single day, and I waited for my opportunity. And when I was able to get that opportunity, I ran off with it. So just for any kid listening who thinks it's not, that time isn't coming, keep working. You never know when your opportunity will be here.
Great way to look at life, man. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate your time.
Thank you,
Corey
guys.
Kiner, Cincinnati with us. We're in Frisco at Big 12 NFL Pro Days on 365 Sports.